What's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be how I do my makeup. I've gotten questions about this on Instagram, specifically about my eyeliner, so I'll show you that. But I just want to say I'm not a makeup guru. I don't know anything about makeup, but this is just what I do. It's not conventional, but it is quick and it's easy and it gets the job done, especially when you're busy and doing a bunch of things and working on a bunch of things, but you want to get a face of makeup on. This is great for that. So let me know if you have any questions, but I hope you enjoy. Okay, so first we are going to clip our hair back so that we can make sure we get all around our face and we don't miss any parts and have that orange line, or not, I guess orange, because your makeup should match your skin tone, but just a line, we don't want that. So we're just gonna clip back our hair. We don't want it getting in the way. I'm gonna talk about what I put on my face already. First I put this clinical grade dark spot treatment, Dr. Dennis Gross, and I only spot treat this. So as you can see, I'm breaking out. This looks like I got punched in the face. I put on one of those under eye mask things. They're not, I guess they are masks, but those like gel pad things. And it made me have this horrible thing that looks like I got punched in the face. But I only spot treat those areas that I'm either have scarring or I have breakouts. But I do my whole entire face at night. So in the morning or before I put on makeup, after I wash my face, I only put on that little piece. And then I always put on sunscreen. I use this Super Goop Unseen sunscreen. It's the one that's SPF 40 and it's the one that is clear. It sits really well under makeup. And then I put on this Sephora Hydrating Moisturizer. Okay. And then, so when I put on my foundation, I do this a little bit differently than everyone else. I know this isn't right, but it's just, I've found that it works for me because my skin is very acne prone, and whenever I've used a beauty brush or any other makeup brush, does not matter how much I wash it, it always makes me break out. So, disclaimer, make sure you wash your hands very, 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 very well before you do this. I just wash my hands. So you should actually just wash your hands anytime. I actually always wash my hands even before I wash my face. Just if you're going to be touching your face, you should have clean hands. So I'm going to use the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Oil-Free Makeup. This is the only makeup that I've ever found to not break me out that's in the drugstore. I've been using this for years and years and years. Literally since I started wearing makeup when I was like, how old are you, 13, 14? So I'm using the color 20 Natural Ivory. It's this light color, and I'm just going to take it and I'm only gonna dab it on the areas that I need it. So we're just gonna dab it around the areas that need to be covered. I find that if you have a makeup that matches your skin tone, you don't really need to do your whole face that much, because I think it gives you a more natural look. But I literally just take my finger and dab. This is a makeup tutorial that is an easy to do, quick. I do this every day when I get ready. This is not something that, like, if you're going out with your friends or going to an event, this doesn't give you a ton of coverage. It's literally just for the day to put on makeup so I can go about my day with makeup on, feeling pretty good. All right. I start in the area that like needs it most, and then I kind of just dab out from there. And like I said, I know this isn't traditional how people do their makeup or what you're supposed to do or whatever, but I'm just doing what works for me. I'm not a makeup guru. I'm not a makeup girl. I have gotten some questions about how I do my makeup, so I'm literally just sharing because some people have asked. Not a lot, not like hundreds or even more than 5, but a few. And it's all about serving your people, no matter how big or small of an audience that you have. I would be doing this if it were just my mom asking. I didn't want to bring my big mirror in here, but this is like I'm still working on getting something set up for these kind of videos. I just don't really have anything right now. So this is the best we've got, and I don't have for some reason I don't have a compact mirror. I looked everywhere for one. For some reason I don't have one. Now I'm going to use Georgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, literally the tiniest little dot, because this is expensive, and I'm just going to put it over the areas that really need extra coverage, and like just dab it in. And a little goes a long way. The part that I've noticed from using my finger is that when you have a makeup brush or beauty blender, so much of the product gets caught up in that, and when you use your finger, you don't need nearly as much. Always bring it down your neck, even with your finger, as you would using you don't need as much when you use your finger as you would when you have a product of like a brush or whatever. Especially when I'm saying, like, what happened to your eye? It's a bit much. It's like, no, I use honey product right now, which is always signs. So I stick to my skincare regime. Skincare regimen. Tiny little bit up here. Alright, this viewfinder is not doing me any justice. So I'm gonna go and wash my hands. I always do that after, and then check to make sure that this is all blended in, and I'll be right back. So once you have all that blended in and your hands are nice and washed, I take just a tiny bit of this under my eyes. If this is Maybelline, I don't know what it is. I think it's concealer, and I just bought a really light color, so this is Ivory, like number 5, and I literally take like 2 tiny little dots, because if I take any more, it's really overwhelming under my eyes. And I do use a mini beauty blender for this. So I just take the mini beauty blender and I literally just blend it in under my eyes. That was actually not enough. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Stuff is almost out, but I'm too nervous to go to Walmart and get it. Because if you're watching this, right now we're in quarantine. And I hate going in public. It gives me anxiety even to go to the grocery. Alright, this is much better. It gives you a little bit more. I always put it up to my eyelid, use it as a primer for my eyeshadow. And I'm just dabbing. So I'm not like swiping. I'm literally just dabbing it under my eye. And then I'm going to take this Neutrogena pressed powder. I love Neutrogena products. If you're going to do any drugstore products, I've just found that they don't break me out. They don't irritate my skin. If you have acne prone or sensitive skin, Neutrogena has been my favorite. And I'm just going to press it and set in exactly what I just did. Okay. Simple, simple. I think I'm just gonna keep saying this because it just needs to be said. I'm not a makeup girl. I'm not a beauty guru. I'm literally just sharing what I do. I know that this is not the right thing to do. So if you guys have any tips for me, comment below, let me know. But I'm gonna use this. Now we're gonna do blush, and I'm gonna use this AU Naturel. This came in one of my beauty boxes. So I was doing the, what's it called? Oh my gosh. What is it called? What's that magazine? Okay, it's a magazine's beauty box. I don't know why I'm blanking right now, but I got this in there, and so I actually love it. I just take like a couple little swipes on my finger and I just put it on my cheek, give it a little bit of color. Nothing crazy. Just blend it in. And there you go. Just gives you a tiny little bit of color. And then I always have my, this is a paper towel, but I always have a little washcloth hanging over my sink to wipe my finger after I do all this stuff. Next, we're gonna do the brows. So I, again, have to apologize in advance because we're in quarantine and my brows are insane right now and I'm really scared to touch them myself. But I'm just gonna use this and swipe them up. So this used to be a brow gel that I used to use, and I am out of it, like it's all out now. But I really like using this tiny little brush that it came with to do my eyebrows, just to get them prepped for my Anastasia Brow Dip. So I've been using this brow dip for years now, ever since I started doing my brows. This is how I learned how to do them. A lot of people use the pencils. I just like this brow dip. I just do like a tiny little line under here, and then I just follow my natural brow. Like I said, they're really crazy right now. I need to tweeze them. I'm just a little scared that I'll accidentally overdo it. I use a very light hand when I do this. I just do this to give my brows a little bit more color, a little bit darker. Oh my gosh, they're so bad right now, yike. That's so embarrassing. Okay. And then I take this and I just go over them again to brush all the product through. Next, I should look up how to do your brows by yourself, because yike. Okay, but what next? We'll do eyeshadow next. Okay, I do the same eyeshadow all the time. Naked 3 palette. I take the color, oh geez, you can't barely even see this anymore. Oh my gosh, the color's labeled on the back? No. All right, so I just take this lightest color right here, this light color, and I use this side of the brush that it came with, and I just put it right under my brows. As like a highlight under my brows. You can use a highlight and put it under your brows. I know a lot of people do that. I don't really use highlight. I don't know why. And then I take this color Limit. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4th color, and I take the bigger side of the brush and I just wipe it all over my lid. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I have never learned how to do makeup correctly. I've just done what looks good to me. I'm not a huge makeup girl, but I'm trying. And then I take the first color again and I dip it in the small brush and I just put it on the corners of my eyelid. And then I take this, it's called Mooner. It's this color in the middle. And then I only dab my brush like a couple times. And then I take it and I just put that in the crease. Oh, Nooner, not Mooner. Gives it just a little more definition, I guess. Okay. Oh. Now, this is the part that I've gotten questions on. it's how I do my eyeliner. So I'm gonna get real up close and personal here. I have this really old Sephora palette. When I wanted the Naked palette, I didn't do makeup, and my mom wanted to see if I would actually follow through and use my makeup. Because like I said, I've never been a makeup person, so she got me this like little Sephora palette. It's actually really, these colors are gorgeous. But I used the black, and I used this brush that I got for prom. Literally everything's like, I don't even know what this brush is supposed to be for. It's so old, but I actually used to use this to do my brows in college when like brows were first becoming a thing, but it looks like this. I've seen people use angled brushes, and that probably works a lot better. But this is what I have, this is what works for me, so I'm just sharing it. But I take the black, I like black. A lot of people use brown because it's softer. I've always liked black eyeliner, I have no idea why. But I just dip the brush in the black eyeliner 2 or 3 times, then I get all the excess off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the brush and just put a little swipe. So look at your eye and you follow the bottom lash line, and you see how the bottom lash line will go up to your brow. This is the angle that you want to do your winged eyeliner. So take the brush and just swipe a tiny little bit from the bottom line up. Just like that, and we'll wipe that off, and then you'll connect it to like the middle of your eyelid. Okay. That's way harder in a viewfinder than I had expected. But I always have a Q-tip, but you can just take anything and just dab. Wipe it off. And so you see how you have that little wing? We're gonna do the other side. For some reason, this side of my face is way harder, so we'll see, this will probably look horrible. So I follow this bottom line and just do a tiny little wing right here. And then we connect it to like the middle of your eyelid, just so it doesn't look too harsh, too dark. The hardest part is getting them to match. Just like always the hardest part. Okay. Once you do that, you do have the option, of course, to take a regular eyeliner and just go over it, smudge it out. Then I just go back over with the brush. Because I found that if you make it just a little smoky on purpose, it looks way better. Okay, that's actually not half bad for doing it in a viewfinder. This is a little crazy. I'm gonna go grab a Q-tip and show you how to fix it. If you get a little crazy on accident, like if you can see this part is a little crazy. It's not like a super good line. Okay, Q-tip, and just follow the line and clean it up around the line. Yeah, so that's how I do the eyeliner. Like I said, just an angled brush would definitely work better, but just take the brush and follow the bottom line up. And there you go. Okay, next I'm gonna curl the eyelashes. And I use this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And don't do anything special, but just put it on only my upper lashes. I don't do my lower. I have extremely long eyelashes, so if I do my lower lashes, I literally look like a spider. Since I am a viewfinder, I'm not going to do any crazy mascara, but that's how I would do it. So that's it. You are ready for the day. Hair is done, makeup is done. If you missed my other tutorial, I did a hair tutorial in a video before this, so make sure you go check it out. But I hope that was helpful. This is just great for the girl on the go who doesn't really know how to do makeup and just kind of wants the basics and something quick, something easy, something that you don't have to invest a ton of time or money in makeup brushes and makeup products and all that kind of stuff. So I hope this was helpful and I hope you enjoyed. Like I said a million times, I'm not a beauty guru, so don't come after me. Or I'm a makeup guru, I guess, so don't come after me. But hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video.